deliberately disobeyed me, Shadow.
No one tells me what to do. I have my own reasons for collecting the Chaos Emeralds.
You really don't understand the situation here, do you? Perhaps Professor Gerald has done more to your memory than I imagined.
The Professor?
Strange that you don't remember your maker.
What'd you say?
Silence! The ramifications of your disobedience will be severe.
Alrighty, folks, so what you're looking at right now is actually the map of Shadow the Hedgehog. Basically, by doing a normal mission, you go straight ahead. By doing a dark mission, you go up to the higher level. And by doing the hero mission, you go to the lower level. So, yeah.
Where am I? Whoa, I guess I underestimated his powers. There's definitely something going on out there. Now it's up to me to find out what they're up to.
So right now I am playing through Glyphic Canyon. In order to reach Glyphic Canyon, you have to do the normal mission of Westopolis, which was as simple as getting to the goal ring. Most people who do their first playthrough of Shadow are probably going to find this level.
Hey, Shadow! You saw him too, didn't you? Those black creatures floating around here? Time to clean house and do a little exterminating. Look out!
Alrighty, so obviously you noticed that we have a whole bunch of new voice actors voicing the characters. The Sonic Adventure voice actors are gone. So that is Dan Green playing Knuckles. Dan Green you may know as Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! So Knuckles, it's time to duel!
Try going down.
There's an emerald somewhere in this wasteland.
Touch the glimmering jewel and reawaken our temple.
Get rid of these annoying aliens.
So again, as I said before, I'm only doing the hero and dark missions of every level. I'm always going to do 2 missions per level, and sometimes there are 2 missions in every level, and sometimes there are 3. So if there's only 2 missions in the level, then I'll be doing all the missions, but yeah. Once again, with the hero mission, we have to kill all the aliens in the level. Thankfully, this is one of the few levels where you can miss at least 3 or so, because there's a lot of slug creatures, like at the very end of the level, that you can catch up on, but still, you can only really miss 3 aliens. Shadow the Hedgehog is the first game in the series to be rated E10. That means you have to be 10 years old in order to play Shadow the Hedgehog, whereas all the other Sonic games are rated E for everyone. And the reason is basically because of the darker tone of the storyline in this game. I mean, you saw from the opening cinematic, we are fighting people who are in SWAT uniforms with guns, and we are using guns to kill these aliens who are all menacing, and they're all talking about wanting to kill humanity. But what's by far the most obvious thing, and the thing you'll notice as you're playing through this game, there is a lot of bad language in Shadow the Hedgehog. Well, not so bad. It's bad for a kid's cartoon, though. It's bad for fucking Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. And I know as I say this, I'm cursing like a sailor, and I'm sorry, but that's how I roll. I'm sorry if you're a person who doesn't like my swearing, but, you know. You wouldn't like Shadow, then. Every time Shadow takes a hit in Shadow the Hedgehog, he says, "Damn it." I am not kidding. When he gets hit by an enemy, and he loses his rings, and he falls down, Shadow always goes, "Damn it." When he falls into a bottomless pit, Shadow says, "Damn, not here." Again, I am not kidding. He says, "Damn, not here." Jesus. Throughout the course of the game, you're going to be seeing the phrase "damn" everywhere in the cutscenes. You're going to actually see a scene where Shadow tells someone to go to hell. I mean, goddamn is the vocabulary in this game just way over the top. I mean, I know Shadow the Hedgehog is a darker version of Sonic. I know he's not your prototypical hero or your prototypical villain, but for the love of God, it's still a kid's game. It's still Sonic the Hedgehog. When you change it so much that it just doesn't even feel like it belongs in the same universe, it's just fucked up, you know? I'm sorry, but it is. Right now, I just picked up this purple sword weapon thing from one of the aliens. Swords break after a while. If you notice in the bottom right, they have a counter. The more you hit an enemy, the more the counter goes down. So, yay. What's the fun in having a weapon if it just breaks? I'd rather have the sword for all time. I'd rather be able to hold that thing for the rest of the fight. But no, if you hit 5 or so aliens with it, the sword breaks, so I don't really care about melee weapons all that much. They're pretty useless in my opinion. Right now I'm holding a rocket launcher. When you hold the B button and then you lock onto an enemy and then let go of the B button, it will shoot rockets at that enemy. It's a pretty useful weapon, but, you know, you just gotta watch who you're locking on to, because, if you want the A rank, you actually do have to watch which enemies you're actually attacking, because you don't want to attack your friends, per se. It will ruin your ranking, and I'll talk about that later. Right now, I got Chaos Control, so let's do it! Chaos Control! Ah! The great thing is Chaos Control keeps going no matter what, if you're above a bottomless pit. It's well designed in the fact that if you're over a bottomless pit, you won't fall because you ran out of Chaos Control energy. It'll keep going until it reaches solid ground. But sometimes you can go quite the long distances. And there's even one situation later during this LP that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy, where I use Chaos Control and I go so fucking far.
Their oppression cannot go unopposed.
So that's the hero mission. It's kind of annoying if you don't pay attention to where the aliens are, so watch out for them. Beat the crap out of them.
Shadow. Next, you must find the jewel that is key to the reawakening of our temple and release its power. Failure is not an option. Now go.
Let's go.
Head for the temple.
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 What you're seeing there is me switching which partner character I have walking alongside me. By pushing left or right on the control pad, you can choose to have Knuckles or Black Doom following Shadow as he goes through the level. And basically, if you're looking to do the dark mission of the game, you probably want to have Black Doom with you, not only to see the counter in the top left, like I have 1 of 5 jewels that I've activated, but also it can be pretty crucial in case you miss things, you know? Like sometimes the side characters are helpful enough that they'll go, "Hey Shadow, I think I heard somebody in this room. Maybe you should look around for him." Wink, wink. So if you want to do the mission and you don't want a really frustrating time looking for what you need to look for, you might want to turn the side characters on. The problem is, of course, they're constantly going to be talking throughout the course of the game. So if you have Black Doom on, he'll always be talking, and he'll always be reacting to what you're doing. If you beat up a whole bunch of humans, Black Doom will be like, "Yes, destroy the humans, Shadow." And if you kill a lot of the aliens, Black Doom will be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" So, if you don't want them to talk, you can push down, and then they'll all go away. But of course, it'll be a little bit harder mission-wise if you don't know what you're looking for. Just a little bit. So the reason I'm avoiding the aliens for the dark mission is because it actually goes towards your score. I'm trying to get the A ranks for all these missions, guys. And the way you can assure the A ranks, basically, I can't attack aliens during the dark mission. For every, like right now in the top right, I have 250 points in the good meter. There's a grenade launcher, pretty awesome, but I still prefer regular guns. But in the top right is 250 points. When I get ranked at the end of the dark mission success, it will minus that score, and it will take away from that, because, you know, it expects you to follow the mission that you're doing. So I'm only attacking, well, except there. I couldn't hit that spring unless the box was opened up, and the only way you can open the box is by attacking the alien. That's stupid design! But I digress. The point is, if I want to have an A rank in the Dark Mission, I want to attack as few aliens as I can, and only the good guys. I will lose 400 points when I'm being ranked at the end. And this part's even stupider. In order to reach the final jewel, which is the jewel I need to activate to finish the level, I have to kill all of these aliens to open the box that will give me the spring up there. Why is the design like that? Every normal mission in the game is pretty much get to the goal ring, so there's the goal ring. You're not missing anything by me not doing the normal mission. But, yeah, in order to get to the final crystal for the Dark Mission, I have to kill all these aliens, which means my blue meter keeps going up. It doesn't make fucking sense. This game is so fucking stupid. Ugh. Either way, you touch the 5 jewels, you beat the Dark Mission.
Now, let's see what really happens when this temple is awakened.
So, that's the Dark Mission. That is Glyphic Canyon. I will see you in part 3, ladies and gentlemen.